Just to show you, say I still love you now. I'm not able to for you. If not be Shay vibe, self, I for not the glass. Nah, but I dare here with you now. After when I don't talk, say I keep person for Cubana. After when I don't talk, say my mama dance for Fela. After when I don't, no wala. I still love you now. Why I dare here? So if you like, don't love me. Now God will punish you.
Whatever is rude. He's rude. And we're letting him get away with it, and he should not be getting away with it. What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Memphis. For those of you who don't know, and for those of you who do know, thanks for returning. So today, I'm going to be talking about something that's been stressing me out for the longest. I'm going to be using two case studies. One is my baby boy, Burna Boy. I just have to say, Burna Boy, you're folding my hand. You're folding my hand because you dey fuck up, you dey fuck up, you dey fuck up. I'll ignore it. Sometimes I even try and defend you sometimes. But you know what? I've decided, in fact, I decided a year ago to separate the artist from the art. But you two dey fuck up. Moving on, second case study is Ashake. So I want to first of all start with the disrespect, or should I say respect, that these people don't have. Let's first start with the fact that we don't have respect for ourselves. But I will not put too much blame on us based on timing. Just tell me why you tell me a show starts by 7 o'clock and I say, okay, let me do Nigerian time. And then I show up by 12 o'clock and the show has not started. You now want me to wait 2 more hours for the show to actually start. I know my Nigerians will do the whole Nigerian time thing, but does it make sense? No. I feel like if I have respect for myself, I won't even go for the show. But let's say I even manage to go and I'm there. And then you come and disrespect me. You come out by 3 a.m. and you expect me to still be singing your song. You expect me to still have the vibe and the ginger I had 4 hours ago.
Say Burna Boy, John. Say my fucking name. I don't say I deserve her.
No. Okay, now let's leave disrespect. I'll be respect on my own part. Now let's go to the artist. You tell your fans pay so amount for your show, and then you say the show is starting by 7, and you don't give me fit to even be at the venue by like let's say 8, 9 based on Nigerian time. First of all, you will not even do sound check because you don't rate us in Nigeria. Because there's no way you will go abroad to do a show and you will not do a sound check and you'll be strolling in 2 hours after the intended time the show is supposed to start. So you come to Nigeria, you don't do sound check. You don't go to the venue a day before or 2 days before. Then on the day of the event, you'll not be strolling in by 1 a.m. perform for 1 hour and dip. So people have been there standing 5+ hours. You don't think that after the show they want to go somewhere and turn up? Because if the show is starting by 7, I expect to be done by 2, so I can go and do whatever it is I have to do with my time, or even better, go and sleep. But no, the show is starting by 7. I show up by 12. Then you, the artist, now shows up by 2, 3. You now sing for 1 hour. You now give us a trashy performance. We don't respect ourselves and they don't respect us. And like I said, I'm not going to put the blame fully on me, myself, or like us. Because, for example, Ashake. So I don't know if you guys know what happened recently, but I think a week ago, Ashake had a concert in Lagos. And he's been having like shows all around the UK. I don't know if he's gone to the US. I think it's just the UK. He's been like the hottest thing right now. And he's been having really good shows. Well, he's been having some controversy in the UK, like someone died at his concert. He's been having some controversy regarding that. And then he had a show in Nigeria. And I think he was just, I don't know, I think he was just on edge. Ashake's show was starting by, I don't know the time, but then he came out by 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. if I'm not mistaken to perform. And a lot of people missed his show. And guess what? People paid 70,000 naira to go to that show. And they missed it. Like people were driving in and Ashake was already performing. Now I'm going to say I don't blame the people that came late, because obviously if you go for a lot of shows and lots of concerts, you'll be used to the fact that the artists will come out by 2. But then Ashake actually came out early and then people were bashing him. I'm not going to put the blame on him. I'm actually going to commend him for that, because we need more people to start doing that. And I'm also not going to put the blame on the people that missed the show, because we're used to Nigerian time. when it's Nigerian time, we're used to Nigerian time. Do you understand? Let me give you another example. Like 2 years ago when Cardi B came to Nigeria, it wasn't just her that was performing, there were other artists performing, but she was the headliner. I think the details are blurry right now. Cardi B came out by 11 o'clock, performed and went. When I tell you that a lot of people missed her performance because they were expecting 2 a.m. And it's annoying because we're not used to that thing. You say your show is on the 11th. Why are you having the show on the 12th? Why? Anyway, now let's go back to my baby boy. He's been doing a lot of madness. First of all, I think he was very, very, very drunk or high at that his Lagos show, because I don't understand what that was. And if I was in that crowd, now I wouldn't let him talk to me like that. It's like I would actually boo him off stage. You know what? Let's just even play the video.
Oh God!
Okay, this video I'm watching, they're actually booing him, which is what everybody should have done, because the other videos I saw, it didn't sound like people were booing him.
Just to show you, see, I still love her.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
So you're late to your show. You're not even late, like 2 a.m. late. You're like 4 a.m. late. And then you come on stage and your fans are not happy. And the next thing you can see to say is that if not for Shay vibes and for don't go home, what the fuck? You can't even come and say, oh my god, guys, I'm sorry. Sound was terrible. You're telling me, if I let's finish the video.
Where is he? Where is he?
But I tell you with you now.
Okay.
After I don't talk, say I keep person for Cubana. After I don't talk, say my mama dance for Bella. After I don't, no why now. I still love you now. Why I tell you, so if you don't love me, I'm not going to miss you.
Woo! Can you imagine?
I still dey here. After I talk say I keep person for Cubana. After I talk say my mama na fella dancer. I still dey here for Una. What does that mean? What does that mean? Did I not pay to come for this show? Are you giving us a free show that you're saying I still dey here for Una? He still had the guts to say, if you don't love me, God will punish you. What the fuck do you mean by if you don't love me, God will punish you? I fucking paid however amount that you charge for me to come to your show. And you still have the guts to say if you don't. Like, would you go to the UK or to the US and say that to your fans? Oh, let's not even start with the fact that he gave them a crappy show. And like I said, he looks drunk or high. If you see the shows Burna Boy used to give people in diaspora, hey, I went to Burna Boy's concert in Abuja last year, December, and I was shook. I was expecting a lot because last year he really bloomed with like his concerts with his band, you know, the outside band, the outsiders. I think that's what they're called. And I went for his show in Abuja. First of all, he came late, but let's not even start with that one because I already went by 2 o'clock and he didn't show up until like 3. That one I was already prepared for. But he gave us a really crappy show and I'm like, this is not what I've been seeing on Instagram. This is not what you've been doing in Dublin, in London, in Amsterdam. This is not what you've been giving them there. So why is that when you come to Nigeria, you just do the barest minimum and then you charge an arm and a leg, collecting 3 million naira for a table, and you can't even like, I don't know. These people don't respect us. So you come on stage, you're telling me you guys said I killed somebody, you guys said my mother was a fella dancer. What does that have to do with the fact that you are late? Why is it at the point where you are late, you decide to bring that up? Is that not gaslighting? What does that have to do with anything? The least you can do is actually be remorseful. I don't want to speak for anybody, but I don't think that davido would do something like that. Even if you're at fault or whatever, lie, be empathic, be like, my fans, I love you guys so much. Fuck these show promoters, fuck the sound, say something, okay, no, don't say it like that. Like, all of this just boils down to accountability. Why can't you just come out and your explanation doesn't mean anything, but at least it's better than saying, if you don't love me, fuck you. Just apologize. Just be humble. It's like you're feeling too big to apologize to your fans. Your fans fucking made you. Before people were jamming up to your songs in America and the UK and everywhere else in the world, who was listening to your songs? People in Nigeria. And you come back and you cannot even give them a nice show. And let me tell you something, pride comes before a great fall. The way Burna Boy is going, let me not talk. As for me, here are the few things I feel need to be worked on in the entertainment industry, in the show business in Nigeria. Respect. Everybody needs to respect themselves, starting with us. Next time, don't go for Burna Boy's show. You didn't hear that from me. Show promoters, make sure the artists come out on time. It's very important. Respect and timing, I feel like those go hand in hand, because one is respect, number two is timing. Number three is accountability. Be accountable. Take responsibility for your actions. Nobody's going to beat you. I've already paid you the money for the show. The least you can do is make me feel good about it. Number four, pride. Whatever you want to say, your fans made you. So don't come and be forming, don't come and form for us, because if you don't listen to your music, you'll not be where you are. And now lastly, after you've done all these things I said, when you come out for a show on time, please don't come and sing rubbish. Everything you were doing in the UK, in America, come and do it in Nigeria too. Burna Boy said he wants to build an infrastructure. That the infrastructure in Nigeria is trash. So when Burna Boy builds it, make sure you guys give us a very good show. And that's all I had to say. So guys, thanks for listening to me rant. If you enjoyed this video, or if you like this pretty face, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up so YouTube can recommend this video to other people, which will in turn give me views. And subscribe, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And you can check out my other videos as well. I have really cool vlogs that you might like to see. And yeah, peace out.